Hello. He was so close enough to kiss. Hi, I'm Mo, and I'm trapped in Fallout. I had a lot of fun exploring Vault 106, so I decided to try another vault today. This is Vault 108. Let's go in. So if you remember, Vault were supposed to be this really happy, energetic place where people would live out the Fallout and live in harmony, and well, this probably paints the picture exactly what sort of harmony. Every vault ended up being some sort of deadly, nasty, horrible crap experiment. And as I enter this vault, I already notice a very unique difference. The door to this vault is already open. I swear I have not been here before. This is the first time. Can I close it? Nope. I cannot close the vault door. It is open. It is as open as my mouth after doing some intermittent fasting. Well, before I go in, I'm going to introduce you to my new weapon. Say hello to Veangence. This bad boy is something I picked up in the Deathclaw Sanctuary, and it has pretty much been the only weapon I've been using since then, and there's some blood there on the wall. This is clearly a good sign. So we know that vaults are, like I said, not the most happiest place to be. I don't know if the myth of a happy vault actually exists, but so far, 2 for 2, not really been a good start. But this vault looks like it's actually been open to the wasteland. And this is evidence because this is a mole rat that's probably wandered in. And we also have a raider here as well. So raiders are not grown in vaults. So he must have wandered in. Sorry, let me just check. Yes, he must have wandered in. So let's go and explore this particular vault and try and find out what is the story. Ooh. I love Veangence, the weapon I mean. Look at this, clean cut. So if we carry on, let's look around here first of all. So there's a door that goes to the living quarters. Okay, we shall go in there in a moment. I just want to have a quick look around here first. I saw some mole rats and they usually hunt in packs. Like that one. And that's a vault dweller, isn't it? It is. And he is called Gary 42. Now that's an odd name. I've met sort of people with numbers in their name, like Peter II or Karen V, but never met a person who's got a number bigger than 5 in their name. Gary 42. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. He clearly is a vault resident because he's wearing the traditional vault attire. Let me see if I can see his back. There we go. He is from Vault 108. And he looks so young as well. Interesting. Okay, let's carry on. So not much happening here. Look at that. This is like super duper laser. Okay, again, not really a lot happening here. There's a door there, but I won't go down that way. I want to go through the living quarters first. So let's go through the living quarters. Bye, Gary 42. I am genuinely interested in these vaults. I wonder what secrets this vault holds. Okay, let's go. Another wastelander.
Gary!
Hello.
Gary!
Gary? He was calling me Gary. Who is this? Gary 33? So we have a Gary 42 and a Gary 33. Maybe they mean some... Hold on. He looks exactly as the same as the other Gary. Ooh, this is not a good start, is it? Let's have a look here. Anything in here? Nothing of interest. Open the door. Hey, look, there's more. Gary. There's another Gary.
Gary!
And he seems to be saying Gary. I could have sworn I saw another one. Over that way? There is. Oh, he's running. He's running up the stair. Hello. He was so close enough to kiss. And he seemed to run down that way there. This is odd. Usually they attack. Oh, hello. Whoa. Oh, smart man. He went down to get a rifle. Or a pistol rather. Gary 27. Okay, I'm beginning to build a picture here. I bet you that was Gary shooting at me. But where is this Gary? Okay, I'll go this way because that... Who's this? Gary 32. Okay. I think we're in a vault of Garys. So this is interesting in the sense that they seem to be very easy to take down. And that's probably more because I am walking around with this uber super duper weapon called Veangence. And I don't think any of these Garys have anything. Effectively, I'm packing quite a big punch while they are sort of just walking up to me with their pistols and toothpicks. Nothing up here, so I'm going to go back down. I think I saw a set of stairs going down as well. So I will go down that way and see if there is anything over there. So this was Gary 27. So I think we've met about 7 Garys. Met's probably not the right word, but we have met a few Garys. And they were all... The only thing they said to me was Gary, right? When they attacked me, they said Gary. Vault door to cloning lab. Right, called it. They're clones. Okay, so they are all clones. Hello, Gary. Yeah, Gary? Sorry, Gary. Let's have a look here then. So I think we've got an idea that in this vault, whatever the experiment was, it included cloning. And they all seem to be the same clone. And they all seem to be attacking me. So we can go left or right. Oh, female dorm. Yep, this way. Ah, just my luck. Out of interest, if there are male clones called Garys, I wonder what the female clones are called, if there are any female clones. I bet you they're probably called... In fact, before I say my suggestion, I'll probably say that towards the end of the video. What do you think they are called? I've got an obvious name, but I'm going to hold on to my tongue for now. Okay, let's venture this way. Oh, hello. Let's see if I can snipe him from here. Ah, I got him. I love this gun, man. This is... There was another one. Another Gary. And there's another one. Hey, Gary. Bye, Gary. Oh, I can hear another one. I probably should put this weapon away because this has made me a bit too overpowered, I think. Okay, let's look in here. So this looks like some sort of surgical room. Oh, hello, what's this? A cloning log. Let's have a quick read of that. Cloning log. So that says something 53. Gary 53 is hostile toward all non-clones, as we something case with the previous 52 attempts. We may have to consider a means of disposal of the pre-election Gary clones, as the observation rooms are getting quite full. Okay, so there were 53 Garys, so they cloned Gary 53 times, and it also says that they are hostile toward non-clones. In other words, the Garys attack anything that isn't a Gary. Attempt 54. Oh wait, there was another one. Gary 54 exhibits no change in hostility toward non-clones. If anything, he is even more hostile. Dr. Peterson can attest to this, having been injured while examining Gary 54. Tomorrow we are going to dispose of several of the Gary clones, which will leave room for many more attempts. And that's the end of the note. So this means that this vault was effectively just cloning Garys, and they cloned at least 54 times. Oh man, poor guys. And the fact that they don't attack each other, but they're hostile to everyone else, almost makes me feel like they had a, how should I put it, a very childish attitude. They oh, hello. I feel bad about doing this now. Okay, I really probably should not have done that. They're exactly the same. Does this effectively mean that I've entered a vault and I'm more or less dismembering a family of Garys? Oh man, that is not a good feeling. Okay, where are we now? So this looks like another... Oh, hello. Oh man, I really don't want to hurt you. Knowing what I know now. Could you just leave me alone? No! Okay, sorry. Man, I am getting too good with my headshots. Okay, so let's sum this up a little bit. So Vault 108 appears to be an experiment where the scientists in this vault were cloning Garys, and they cloned Garys all the way up to Gary number 54. At some point, the Garys must have overpowered the vault dwellers and effectively took over the vault. The reason I say this is because there is literally no sign of anyone else in this vault other than the Garys. The only other sign of any vault dwellers that I've seen are things like skeletons, which must be old vault dwellers that have long since passed away. It also raises the question how old these Garys are, because they look relatively young, don't they? And there are other things in here, such as wastelanders and raiders. In fact, there actually isn't a lot of raiders around. I saw a few near the entrance, and then I saw a few wastelanders near the entrance as well. But the vault itself, hello, oh, scared me. And yeah, did you see that? He came out, he saw me clearly because he said Gary, but then he sort of ran away from me, and now he's running towards me. Let's see if he picks up anything from here. Sorry, Gary. Gary number 47. What was I saying? Yes, I think these Garys are sort of children, really. I don't think they may look like they're grown, but because they're clones, and because with each iteration of a clone being created, I think they sort of lost their humanity in the process. It makes me wonder what the motivation was behind doing this experiment. What were they trying to achieve by cloning these Garys? I think I've seen enough of this particular vault. I don't think there is any more value in sticking around. There was this one particular path that I hadn't been through, so this way, so I'm going to follow this and see if this leads me to anywhere. Oh, there's another Gary there. I'm sorry, buddy. So when these Garys became hostile, I mean, there's a lot about these vaults that we just don't know. For instance, what were the events that had to take place for the Garys to be able to overpower all of the vault residents? So what's this? Vault entrance. Ah, okay, so we were here before. I think we've come full circle. Okay, so I guess to recap, this wasn't a particular place that I had the encouragement to make a lot of jokes. I decided to hold back a little bit, but given the situation, I feel like I've more or less massacred like a family of Garys, which really doesn't make me feel very well. I think I'm going to leave now. But to make good on a promise, the name that I was thinking of for female clones was obviously Karen. I guess I'll see you all on the other side.